Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Well, you see each team with a victory so far. Last night's game didn't feature a whole lot of offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more runs cross the plate in this one.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. Christopher Champion gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Carlos Gonzalez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for Colorado, the left fielder number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric Harris, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Jason Jordan will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
Pause. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Nobody out. Runner on first. Here comes another 0-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Number 2 will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here's the 1-1.
That's a strike.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. A big pitch here, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. So he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Troy Tulowitzky will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Justin Morneau will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. He's set, now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Here comes the 1-0. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run home run off the bat of Justin Morneau. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. He had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base. And now the next thing you know, he's already down 3-0 before he gets out of the first.
The catcher Willeen Rosario now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 42 runs batted in. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Lyles. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Cardinals, center fielder,
Bouncing ball, foul. And now pitch on the way. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. And the catch is made, one away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Now here's the first pitch. Matt Carpenter is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
And you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot. And this is no exception. It's been a team-wide struggle this last week or so, and they might not be through the worst of it yet.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he will knock this ball down. And a good effort on the recovery throw, but it never really had much of a shot, and I'd be surprised if that's not an infield single.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 27 homers and 62 driven in. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
On the way. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Full count pitch on its way. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs. First pitch on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Obviously, much more difficult to turn a double play when it's to the left side of the second baseman. It just takes a little bit longer to get things set up, and they wind up getting only the force at second.
Here now is Alan Craig, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready now. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Now the 1-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that's an important job there, cashing in a run here in the bottom of the first. May not seem like a whole lot, but down 3-0 already. You want to make sure you get to work as quick as you can cutting into that lead. So that's a nice job of driving in their first run.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently fourth in the National League RBI race. First pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. The 2-0 on the way. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And he will score as well. And this has all the makings of a seesaw affair all game long. We're back to even in the home first. So after giving up the 3 spot in the top of the first, they've come back now to tie the ball game. Johnny Peralta will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit, because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Now the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Here comes Molina chugging around third. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And as you see there, they're currently tied for third in that department. Mark Ellis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Rockies 3. Corey Dickerson will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Oh, and the last thing you want to do is give momentum right back after your guys just put together a huge inning. You can't start walking guys now.
Melvin Upton will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Let's go, Cardinals!
And here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. This is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
1-1 on the way. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
This second inning's not starting out any better than the first.
A runner at second, nobody out. 2-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
In now, Jordan Lyles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Get out of here, Rockies.
1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's really going to have to make a pitch here. This is a tough spot already, and he's making it worse by falling behind.
Here comes the 2-0. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, this was a definite strikeout situation with the pitcher at the plate. But you got to give the guy credit. He put the ball in play and helped himself out with that RBI ground out.
Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
All right, Cardinals, let's go.
1-0 pitch now. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Jason Jordan will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
The 1-1. In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Get him out. Let's get you out here. Run.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here he comes on 2-2. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Number 2 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis.
1-0 on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-2, here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cardinals 4. Christopher Champion will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Pitcher, Christopher Champion.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. John Jay will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. One, 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. A 2-1 offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzky for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Michael Lee will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Hey, Michael!
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzky will start things off. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cardinals 4. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Colorado shortstop Troy Tulowitzky heads forward now to start things out for the Rockies. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzky. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
All right, St. Louis.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the 3rd inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Justin Morneau will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Come on, St. Louis.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's set. Now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
The catcher, Willeen Rosario now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with one down. He's ready. Now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A two-run home run for Willeen Rosario. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
The thing about what he's been able to accomplish this year is that he's playing the most demanding position on the field, yet he's still putting up excellent numbers. Nowadays, there just aren't too many catchers that can do this, so when you find one, you better hold on to him tight.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Well, it's a great effort there in left field. He stretches out for this thing, but it's going to wind up off the wall. And by the time the center fielder's able to race over and get it in, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Derek Lowry is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Melvin Upton will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with a runner at third and only one gone. Standing in now, Melvin Upton. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
A man at third with one away. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's wrong, huh? So wrong.
Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now. Two. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
he will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here's the full count offering. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Jordan Lyles will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
The 2-2 coming. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Cardinals 4. Mark McGuire will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, just a 2-seam fastball. You'll see the movement here. It works back toward the inside corner, and he picks up strikeout number 3 so far.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two out, nobody on.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's a 1-0. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzky for a base hit.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Go, Cardinals.
He waits. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Chopper, foul. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy, so this is a good job so far.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Mark Ellis will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. First pitch to him. Ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's ready now. The pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
1-1. Go back to Colorado.
The 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Into the box, Jason Jordan. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. From the stretch. This is foul right side. He's set, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Let's win, Cardinals!
The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Troy Tulowitzky now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They hold a 7-4 lead. Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him, so you need to show something right here.
That misses 2-0. The 2-0. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Full count offering on its way. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
John Jay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his last time around. Pause, now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Dickerson is right there, 1 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Tulowitzky for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Lance Lynn is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Troy Tulowitzky will start things off for the Rockies, with Justin Morneau due to follow next.
Troy Tulowitzky.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzky. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now the 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3-2, here it comes. Here's Ellis at second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Willeen Rosario will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Now another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They hold a 7-4 lead. Mark McGuire will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air out to left field. Got some good carry to it. Back on it is Gonzalez, but this one is a home run. A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here now is Alan Craig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher, number 4.
Man, this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Yadier Molina will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 17 two-base hits for the year. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 to Molina. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here's the 1-2. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third, heading home is Craig. And the runner will score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Tyler Chatwood is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. No one out with a runner at second. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Let's get something going.
Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Advance him.
Peralta waiting the 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. 2-2 pitch on the way. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Dickerson, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And set to stand in is the second baseman, Mark Ellis. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
6 runs, 10 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. He waits. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Men on third with 2 down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
John Jay will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Let's go!
Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Just a straight steal here at second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there. And nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He's set. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead it 7-6. Jason Mott will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Corey Dickerson will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh,
1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Now another 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And we'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Melvin Upton will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
.30 is on the way. A strike, and it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1 is on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jordan Pacheco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jordan Pacheco.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Two out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1 and 2. I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
Here he comes on 2 and 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3 and 2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3 and 2.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled straight back. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The left fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is hit well towards the hole. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Brett Cecil will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Here it comes. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Mark McGuire will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's go one more time, baby.
First pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on.
The pitch.
Here we go.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And now a pitch on the way. And, oh, no. Play that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Get it out of here.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Randy Choate is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Randy Choate.
Jason Jordan will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the pitch. And he reaches out to fight this one off as the count moves to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Number 2 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Troy Tulowitzky now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. On the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Brandon Chester will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Brandon Chester.
Yadier Molina will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
For St. Louis, catcher Yadier Molina.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
The 0-2 to Molina. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here comes a 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Standing in now, Mark Ellis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Manuel Ojeda will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Manuel Ojeda.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A runner on first with two away. Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging, a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's ready now, the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 7 and the Cardinals 6. Tyler Lyons is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Tyler Lyons.
Justin Morneau will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. The pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. The 2-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Willeen Rosario will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so That's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. On the way. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here comes the 3-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Foul. On the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Corey Dickerson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Melvin Upton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now the 1-2. Got him. Rockies strand 1 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call.
Boone Logan. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot.
John Jay will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
For St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
The 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. No problem here, one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First offering on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
the right fielder.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Brandon Barnes will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
The center fielder, number 1, Brandon.
Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. (1-0). A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Here now the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Here you go. This slider sort of backs up on him a little bit. He gave up on it far too early because this was the best pitch he had to hit the entire at-bat.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The next pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Ready now on 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ready on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Now the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. Ball 3. Payoff pitch coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at the stop. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
In now, Jason Jordan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. On the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-0 on the way. There goes the runner. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. And it'll be right there as Gonzalez is gone trying to nab second base.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
The 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies are down quietly. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Casey Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, Casey Jansen.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Alan Craig will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's a 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Yadier Molina will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball from Jansen as he gets ahead here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. He waits, now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Johnny Peralta will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. For the Rockies this afternoon, the big contribution came from this man, Justin Morneau. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 7-6. So long from St. Louis.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 7 runs on 10 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.